Ready? Rush. 3, 2, 1. Rush. This one always gets me, dude. This one's good. This one's gross. Wow, this is tough. You weren't kidding, man. Nightmare difficulty. Invisible cheese. It's new. That's a European cheese. It's right there. You can see it. It's very hard to see, but it's right there. You see it? I'm outlining it. I think it's like, I don't know. I think what's occurred is the cheese has torn off a significant amount of bread and has taken on the texture of the bread, is my guess. Because you could kind of make it out right on the edges. You know? You're going to take one? I mean, yeah. I mean, one is not going to make you sick. Two could make you sick and likely will. It's a funny looking hot dog. It looks microwaved. Maybe that's not that weird. I've never microwaved a hot dog in my life. I feel like it would explode. I don't know. I guess one's gonna win. I'm picking one. Wow. Uh-oh. Chicken Cox and Haw or regular Cox and Haw? I don't like the way this Cox and Haw is pointing at this bald dude. That's my reason for not picking this. The chicken one's bigger, and it's not pointing at a bald dude. I've never had one this big. I've had one this big. I've had one shaped just like this. What do you think? Might as well get the big one, right? Bigger and cheaper. All right, boom. Damn, nice. That was clutch. What? How are you gonna repeat? Was the last one called a panini as well? I didn't notice that it's called a cheese panini. Oh, look, you can kind of make out the grill marks. You can kind of see them, right? Look. Barely visible. Invisible grill, too. And invisible cheese. What's this one? Do you think that these grill marks are actually made by a grill, or they're painted on like Subway? Like the chicken at Subway? That looks like the chicken at Subway. It doesn't even look like meat. Sharpie? They literally do that. There's this movie I watched, I forgot what it was, but the guy opens up a franchise, and not a franchise, he opens up his own business and he creates his own menu. And during the like research and development process of making his menu items, he hires like an expert, like someone who is good at making fast food menu items, and she tells him that you could make it grilled, or you could just heat it in the convection oven. And then she showed him this stencil, and it's a stencil that you put over the chicken, you put the chicken under it, and then you brush it with this like charcoal powder, and it leaves grill marks on it. And she said that this will significantly drive up your sales because it will be grilled, but it won't say that it's actually grilled. They use like a loophole, and they advertise it as like, I forget how they put it. Like they called it grilled, but then it said like not actually grilled. Some shit like that. They really do that. flame broiled. Yeah, who knows what the loophole is. Are we picking 2? We might as well stick with 1. It sucks that you have to read the fine print for food, but if anything, that's the thing you should read it the most for. 1 all day. I think 2 might win. What do you think? Too easy? But what if I told you those were made by a brush? Those grill marks were made by a brush. 2 will win. Why do I listen to you? Why do I listen to you, dude? I knew 1 was gonna win, dude. That delicious invisible cheese, dude. You've never tried it. That's why. You've obviously never tried invisible cheese. That's why you didn't pick 1. Uncultured. I love fish finger sandwich. I thought this was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was about to say I love peanut butter and jelly. That's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It looks like a peanut butter and jelly. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I eat grilled cheese sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time. And I'm 40. So what? That's a European PBJ? Whoa. Whoa. You guys are weird. Hey, between these 2, what would you pick? This one has jelly in it. I'll take the fish finger and jelly sandwich on the left. You want 2? 1? I'll pick 1. Wow. I guess that one was both our bads. This is outrageous. This is the 3rd appearance by the invisible cheese. You think that it's gonna beat the cum-stained steak? This sauce, the only way it could possibly be sprayed on in this configuration is if it came out of a dick. How could this sauce, what container shoots sauce like this? It never comes out that way of anything. It has to be done with a dick.
Thank you.
It's a pump, like the gun they have at Taco Bell. That shit's gross. You order like a bean and cheese burrito and you say, I'd like it with sour cream and nacho cheese because it tastes better that way. But when you watch them make it, it's like they make it and then they just pull this gun out. Squirt this nasty. It's like a single serving too. Like glob of nasty. I don't know. I guess I prefer it when it's spooned on. Don't you? There's something about it getting squirted out of a gun as opposed to like a Mexican mom spooning it onto your food. I don't know. Call me crazy. This guy has not failed me once today, but I think despite the fact that this yogu sauce was sprayed out of a dick, I think it's still gonna win. What do you mean still? I'm picking 2. Today is tough. Today is a tough one. Dude, the cheese, the invisible cheese is undefeated today. Someone said, I said, who would get this? Who would get a bucket of insects? And someone in the chat said a spider. It's the only person I could think of too. Who the fuck would get that? That can't be. It's one thing that there are places on Earth where they eat this type of stuff. That's fine. But for this to be served in a place where thousands of people gather is hard to believe. It's hard to believe, but I don't know. Yeah, mixed. Does mixed? Yeah, mixed suggests that you couldn't decide on what type of bug you wanted. So you have to get all three. Right? Gross. Well, I'll take the food. I don't know about you. I'll pick the food. Enjoy that shit, amigo. This is crazy. What's going on? What's going on? I'm picking it without even thinking because it never loses. It's unstoppable. The invisible cheese. This has to be a thing. This has now occurred too many times. This has happened too many times. Hey, you Europeans have some splaining to do.
Thank you.
Why the fuck do they keep putting cheese ice cold next to fries and calling it cheesy chips? And you know what? While we're answering questions, why the fuck did they season the top of this cheese with salt instead of the French fries? There's salt on top of this unmelted cheese. That's British style. I would be willing to accept laziness or, you know, maybe they didn't have time, or I would be willing to accept that. But this is like the fourth completely separate occasion. It's almost like the second and third time I saw a Zero's Kenya. The first one, okay, this could be a joke, but after a certain point, you have to assume this is some kind of English delicacy. Cheesy chips. Unmelted. I guess I'll pick two? Weird. Macaroni pie. Macaroni cheese pie. I don't really know what to think. I guess it looks good. Two? Two does look way less dry, right? Two looks less dry and more cheesy. Two is cheaper. Yeah, but is that like, you know... Yeah, two looks better. All things considered is what you're saying, I guess. Okay. You were right. Last one. That's crazy. This is like the fifth time this guy appeared and he never lost. Cheese sandwich? $9.80! God damn. I guess it does come with beer, but still. $9.80 for that? Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? I'm picking one. Boom. It's the first fail. Man, this shit was rigged. This shit was mega rigged. Oh man, I forgot that tomorrow is Saturday. Parisexual Saturday tomorrow. Don't forget. You guys want to do another one? It's got to be like a good one, though, that I've never done. You guys didn't mention Battlefield today. This is the first day that you haven't mentioned it since it came out. Did you already forget about it? I've done 420. You can't go forward in time, and it doesn't go as far back as November. It goes up to April. It looks pretty sick. But I guess I didn't watch it that much. It's cool. Just not enough to do in the demo. Yeah, nah. Well, anyway, I'll do a Parisexual Saturday tomorrow in good old Call of Duty. I might also watch Apollo 13 later today, though it might take some convincing. Unless there's another movie that is on my list. Oh yeah, what was that movie called that you recommended yesterday? Oh, there's also a movie called Revolver by Guy Ritchie someone recommended. I didn't know that movie existed. What? Oh yeah, Banshees of Inisherin. That's one. I've seen No Country. It's great. Apollo 13 guy just died today. Who? Who? Girl with the Dragon Tattoo was alright. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. It was okay. A little bit better than James Bond. A lot better than James Bond. Which guy died? Jim Lovell? I don't even know who that is. I've seen Lord of War. It's decent. It's probably one of my favorite movies with Nicolas Cage. I think he sucks, but that movie's decent. Why is the camera green? Shut up, bitch. Stupid motherfucker. How's it going? Having a good day? He's the guy who said, Houston, we have a problem. Isn't that Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks? Or are you talking about the real human? The human that he plays as? Oh, man, you'd think I care that some random astronaut died? Big deal, dude. Rip Bosso. You know, I don't give a fuck. I thought you meant an actor that is beloved, dude. Astronauts are right there next to game devs. If you ask me, dude. Fucking Bosso. Thanks 3 Dads, 1 Canyer, and Jim Tones, and Art of Henri. I'm just kidding. Astronauts are cool. Why'd you get all fucking butthurt? Are there a bunch of astronauts in here? Sensitive pussy astronauts, dude. You're lucky. They let anyone in space, dude. Sensitive little bitch-ass astronauts, dude. Anyway, astronauts are cool, but game devs aren't. What day do you want me to do? You're a part-time astronaut? June 16th. June. I feel like we've done it, dude. June 16th. Play.
Thank you.
I like her fingernails. I'm gonna go with bag of fried insects. How about you? Double cheeseburger jumbo hot dog. Double cheeseburger jumbo hot dog. I think I would eat that. I don't know about the ketchup. The ketchup is a little, like, I don't know about that, but double cheeseburger jumbo hot dog? Salt and pepper steak. That looks nice, too. At least it's well cooked. I mean, I could use a little bit more crust, but the inside isn't overcooked. I would pick 2. In this matchup, I would pick 2. I'm going to follow my instinct and pick what I want. Instead of trying to figure out what you want or what these weird Englishmen would pick, I'm picking 2. Damn. I had a feeling. Excuse me. I think I like 1. I like the fact that these peas are not mushy, but I don't like the varnish. The varnish, again, is an issue, and the way it's, like, completely submerging so much of the fries, Can't say I would pick that. I'm picking one all day long. I also really love this cheese coverage. This is the way the cheese gets if on the grill they put the cheese on top of the meat, then they cover it. That's what happens when you cover it. You get the steamed effect on the cheese. 2 looks like an AI pick. Why do you say that? It doesn't to me. It just looks like shit. Steamed hams. I'm picking 1. 2 looks goo. What do we have here? Pork shank, sausage, and cheese sandwich. That's a lot of cheese. And gyros pack. That's tough. I kind of want to pick 1, but it does look a bit overcooked. You know, beef shawarma is pretty overcooked, right? I feel like beef shawarma is always a little bit too overcooked. It needs sauce. Yeah. Shawarma in general does, but chicken shawarma has been moist. I've never had moist beef shawarma. It's always a little overcooked. I don't know what to pick here. I'll tell you that I'm not in love with this tomato. I'm not in love with this, whatever this, you know, balsamic Vinny. But I still would eat 1. 2 is a mystery, but it looks alright. 1 looks dry. Yeah, it does. It does. Shit. I don't know what to pick. I don't like 2. I don't like 2. I'm picking 1. Fuck. Wow. Look how close. I didn't like 2. Oh, God. Sausage roll or Nappers burger? Double beef, bacon, cheese, and onion. Oh, it must be the football club. Look, Nap Hill FC. And here it says Nappers. Oh, you can't see it. Nap Hill. So the Nappers must be people who like this team or something. The sausage roll has seen better days. I guess we better go 2. Wow. They serve it to you that way? What the fuck? That's like half eaten. Why the fuck would you do that? Take a picture of it when it's got bites taken out of it? And like, did you give it to your dog? What the fuck? Dog food pie. Yeah. No one on earth would pick 2. It's fucking... looks like a dog ate it, dude. 1 all day long. That's a funny looking wiener, right? It's a pretty funny looking wiener on the left. I would eat that. I would eat that. Just like that. I wouldn't even alter the fucking the mustard and ketchup lines. Just give me that. Reach into the screen, pull that thing out of there, and take 1 bite, all meat. Other bite, other side, all meat. Then, have yourself a little sandwich. I would eat that. Yeah, I bet it's got a decent snap. 2 doesn't look bad. 2 doesn't look terrible. But think about the price, too. You get like 4 of those. Or like 3 and some change. I'm picking it. Boom. Can't compete. What is that? Tequeño? What the fuck is this message? I know it's fuck all to do with footy or even sport, but this is a chili chicken wrap that my folks just paid $9 for at a Michael Rubble concert. Or Ruble? Rubble? This is a chili chicken wrap for Barney Rubble's concert. Is that a thing? What? Michael Rubble? Anyway, what is a taquino? I kind of want to Google that. I don't know what that is. Fred Rubble? It's like a taquito? I'm going to Google that. I can't trust you. You're a gringo. What is it? Tequueno. Tequueno. Tequeño. Tequeño. A popular Venezuelan snack often described as a fried cheese stick wrapped in dough. It's similar to a mozzarella stick, typically made with a type of white cheese like queso blanco and slightly sweet and crispy dough. They're common appetizers or party food, often served with dipping sauce. So they're like Venezuelan cheese sticks or something. That's a big motherfucker for a cheese stick. Well, picking that. I've never heard of a tequino. It must not be Mexican, right? It must be Venezuelan exclusively, unlike some things that are both. Damn. Peruvian rotisserie? Sorry, wiener. That looks like some weird-ass ketchup. Chunky ketchup. This looks fucking crazy good, though. But you know what, dude? In my experience, you know, there's two departments that you cannot trust your eyes on. Rotisserie chicken, it could look hella good and be so fucking bland you can't believe it. And the other way around is the case too. It could look so bland and be unbelievably delicious. That's just the way chicken is. And same goes for green marijuana, dude. Same thing. That shit could look like you stick it to the roof and it's trash. It's trash. Or it could look like swag, but it's season 2 kush. You know? And that's not the case with wieners. Wieners, you're guaranteed a good time. What do you think? Take a risk with the delicious looking... Because if this shit said Producto de Peru up here, I would pick it without questioning it. But it says USA. This is some Costco. Probably less than Costco. I bet Costco rotisserie is decent. To me, like a Vaughn's or even like those bootleg grocery stores, their rotisserie, nah. LAFC? What's LAFC? Los Angeles, moron. What's FC, shithead? That's Los Angeles. Football club? They have a football club? What kind of football? Soccer? I think one's gonna win. But in my mind, I would pick two. I would think about picking one. I'd kind of profile the people who are making it, and I'd also profile the smell of the place and decide based on that. Like if some Sajam was making it, hell no, let me get two. But, you know, if it was someone more authentic, maybe. You know, I might consider it. It's right by USC. Cool. I didn't know about that. I'll pick. What am I picking? I don't know what to pick. Is this cheese or mustard? Kind of looks a little mustardy. One all day? Okay. You were right. Oh, it does say cheese sauce down there. You're right. Did he do this? This was not served this way, right? This was not served this way.
Thank you.
It's a funny picture. The more you look at it, the funnier it gets. Mushy peas. I wonder what occurred here. It feels like the... Okay. Either the person holding the food and taking the picture disturbed the food before the picture, or the chef slash crypt keeper that made this created a hole in the pie and then filled that with gravy. I think that is yeah, thumbs down. He gave it a review. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know what to say. But the mushy peas look good. Pork and stuffing baguette. I love stuffing, if it's the thing that I think it is. Remember that guy that said he used his Thanksgiving leftover stuffing to make waffles with cheese? He made in his waffle iron, he took the stuffing and it put cheddar cheese and made stuffing waffles in a waffle iron. I know, fuck that guy. You don't have to tell me fuck that guy. I hate that guy's guts. That was over a year ago, I think. I don't know how long ago it was, but I haven't slept a day. Thanks, Tomasa. I don't have a waffle iron, do you? I don't have a waffle iron. And I also don't get my hands on stuffing. You never use it? Have you ever heard of people waffling pizza? That's also a thing. You take pizza and you just like mash it together in a waffle iron and then fucking mash it. And you make pizza waffles. People waffle donuts. People waffle lots of things. That shit is hella good. Lame? What? That's such a weird word. Why don't you just call it cringe? You know? What did that guy call cringe earlier? That I didn't even know how to fucking... I don't even know how to communicate with you guys half the time. Oh, James Bond. He said James Bond is cringe. James Bond, he sucks. Is he cringe? I don't know. I thought cringe means embarrassing. Like it embarrasses you. You know? Like the way your parents embarrass you in front of a girl. That's cringe. The way it makes you feel. That's like you're cringing. It makes you cringe. Or like, I guess it could also mean the feeling you get, like let's say a spider is on your back or on your whatever, crawls in your mouth at night. Can that also be a cringe? No. Not really? No? I'm Googling it. I'm sick of you. Cringe definition. Whoa. To bend one's head and body in fear or in a servile manner? Servile? Having or showing an excessive willingness to serve or please others. So, verb, to cringe, one of the definitions is bend over one's head and body in fear or in a servile manner. So, you could say, the spider made me cringe. That's what I said earlier when you said no. Remember when you were like, no? You can say that, and it would be correct, and you are an uneducated asshole. Okay, so now to the second meaning. Have an inward feeling of acute embarrassment or awkwardness. An inward feeling of acute embarrassment and or awkwardness. Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds to me like you don't know what it means. Unless there's a completely different definition.
Thank you.
Urban definition. Something embarrassing, awkward, or uncool, often to the point of causing second-hand embarrassment or a strong feeling of discomfort.
Thank you.
It can describe actions, situations, or someone's opinions. Essentially, if something makes you recoil in awkwardness or disgust, you might call it cringe. Okay then. So 007 is cringe as fuck, dude. And you're also cringe, and you're also a bitch. You're a cringe bitch, like James Bond. Thanks, Brink Beats and Evo Original. Bunch of cringe bitches in here. Thanks, Tomasa and Danian and Slam Adams and Just Smoil and Combini and Bago. And thanks, Killa Jaws. I think that there's a guy named Bag of Lemons and there's a guy named Bag of some other shit. There's like 3 guys named Bag of something, and I think I call all of you Bago because none of you have spaces. So I just like call all 3 of you guys Bago. Hey, thanks, Bago. Oh yeah, Bago F Peanuts, Bago F Lemons, and there's another Bago. You're all Bagos, dude. I'm picking one. Oh! You guys picked the food that has been fucked and barfed on? That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know what to think anymore. That shit's cringe. That shit's mad cringe. You're a cringe bitch. Bago means homeless bum in Spanish? Well, it's perfectly fitting then. Good scran. Good scran. Is this an advertisement? Is this like some No Pants game advertisements? I think that's what's going on. There's like an advertisement scrolling on screen, and it's the kind of shit that No Pants likes. I don't know what I'd do if my kid played that shit, dude. What would you do? You can't just, like, return him, you know? What are you gonna do if your kid plays that shit? Can't just get rid of him. You have a kid? No, this is like a hypothetical situation where this is the reason I don't have a kid. I mean, you can't tell them what to like. You just let them like whatever they want, right? Well, this kid is cringe as fuck, dude. Beat it, kid. You like some lame ass shit. You gotta give him a Game Boy? Taking a Tommy Burger? That's how you get rid of him? For those of you who don't know, one time I was at Tommy Burger with my friends and we were all enjoying chili cheese dogs, and there was another family about 10 feet away from us, a big family with many kids, and this family had a baby that was on one of those rocking baby holders, you know, like they had put it on the table. It was a baby holder. The baby was in it, and we were enjoying our hot dogs, chili dogs, and that family was enjoying their chili dogs so much that they did not realize that this baby is about to fall over and hit the ground and become an instant Aris fan right then and there. And we saw that with our own eyes. It was one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. I don't think the baby was crying, but I don't know what was wrong with it. It definitely was not in better condition than when they got there, though. It was crying. It was alive enough to cry, but that was horrifying. And so that guy referencing when I said, what do you do if you find out that your kid plays that no pants game? He said, you got to take him to Tommy Burger, dude. That's like taking your dog out back, man. Fuck. I got to take my kid to Tommy Burger, dude. This will not stand. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the game is, man. It's weird though. I feel like it's one of those games where it's not like Nikkei is obviously for perverts. It's not trying to hide anything. It's not trying to it's flagrantly for perverts. This game, there's something weird about it. Like it's like it's harboring like undesirable people who are choosing to be among us, you know? It's like this weird game that it's just not perverse enough for it to have like this group of it covers so many demographics that, yes, like Smash, that is the Smash effect. It covers too many demographics, so it brings young people and old disgusting people together in the same place, and that creates a smell that is undesirable. That creates an undesirable smell when you get very, very, very young people and old, disgusting people to like the same thing. It creates a disgusting smell, and we've seen it before. Thank you for bringing that up. That's a good example. It's a lot like Smash. It's a lot like Smash. The way it brings different demographics together creates like a subdermal, venom or so whatever you want to call it. It's nasty, if you ask me. Thanks, Aris, and everyone else. What game? I don't know what it's called, man. It's some Gucciame or some shit. It's about horses. It's like a horse game where you you breed like horses that look like girls, and you are a weird freak and a pervert. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't watch that shit. I go in there, I see no pants playing it, and I close that shit just in case I don't want to be on an FBI list. I'm good. Or today I needed, he gave me the wrong game. He gave me the wrong Men in Black game, so I went in there and I held my nose. Going into one of those streams is like going in the anime suite. I gotta fucking plug my nose, type with one hand, barely look at the screen. Hey man, you got me the wrong game, dude. And then, this shit's not easy, man. Putting up with that shit. Anyway, I don't care what anyone says. You're alright by me. Thanks everybody for liking my stream. It was a pleasant one.